Oh, you're the one that died in the basement? Yeah, you insisted on getting hooked and wouldn't leave, so I figured if we're gonna go to a hook, we might as well go to the most festive area of the map with the Christmas trees. But the last one at the gate, she wouldn't... I'm guessing they were with you? Because she insisted on dying too. I should have moried her. I had a mori. But I had nurses calling, so I saw you guys healing all over the place. Oh, she got me with head on. Cute. You don't do an immediate save like that. Now you're just farming Kate. And she wants to click her flashlight at me. No, you farmed her. It's your fault. You don't farm her, then click your flashlight at me. She's probably gonna DC. Like I was explaining to, it's just Peach. I'm on somebody else's account right now, trying to get them the Rift challenges before it ends so they can get the cosmetics. And they're not a killer main, especially not a nurse main. So I'm not getting survivors like that I'm used to. Because I'm used to survivors that are really good at running against the nurse and really hard to catch, and sometimes I don't even get one kill. They're just all teabagging me at the gate. So I'm using someone else's account with their perks and going against the survivors that they would go against. Which a lot of them are just kind of running in a straight line and being very predictable. Yeah, okay, she was with me. She just started playing. Yeah, I knew you had nurse. But with no comms, I couldn't tell them. Oh, you're not on comms? It's really hard. Even I can't run against the nurse very well. If it's a baby nurse, yeah. But a decent nurse, I can't. I know how to, but that doesn't mean I can. This is stupid. You don't do this. You don't just run in front of the nurse like, hey, I'm gonna just give you free hits. She's blending in with everything here. Your MMI is hard for sure, yeah. Yeah, if I was on my account right now, sometimes I'm lucky if I even get a kill or two. I mean, it varies game per game, like sometimes it's not that hard to get a 4K, but other times it is so difficult to even get a kill because they're so coordinated. They'll have the gens done in 3.5 minutes. They're all spread out. They're all in communication. Actually, not always. Sometimes even solo queue. They're just so coordinated. They understand what's going on. They know that, like, right now, everybody needs to be on generators. And they prioritize the gens above everything. They get done so fast. Volpixia? What is Volpixia doing here? I don't know that I'm at her. I don't know that I'm anywhere close to as good as her because she's been playing this game probably for like 5 years with I don't know, maybe like 4,000 hours on Nurse alone or something. I only got this game like 9 months ago. I have like roughly 2,000 hours total. Half of those are, at least half of those, if not more, are on Survivor. And then other killers. When I started, I just played Bubba a lot because I didn't know anything else. But I appreciate the compliment to even put me in the same category as her. See how fast they did that? Well, that wasn't super fast, but they're definitely doing gens. They got 2. If this was a really good team, they'd probably be down to the last gen right by now. Especially a map like this with a big open spread is really hard. I forgot who's been hooked how many times. So if somebody dies here, it's just because I forgot. She keeps going to the locker. What are you doing? Why? She's got boil over. She's trying some fancy boil over breakout build or what? I guess so. Yeah, she knew that hook was down. She's trying to be all slick. Alright, so there's a gen here and here. And then I guess the closest would be this one. So we have somewhat of a 3 gen if we can hold it. Oh, she's getting picked up. Not for free, Meg. Not for free. She wanted to do her little boil over breakout thing. Oh, see, they did a gen down there. Gen rush against nurse is your best bet. 7,000 hours on nurse and 4,000 on huntress. I'm pretty sure. No, that's a lot. That's a lot. Come on, Kate, you old gen jockey. You know, and then there's Super Alf, who has a 500 plus win streak on nurse. Supposedly nobody's ever survived, which I don't know how that's done. My only guess is it was because he did it when the nurse's add-ons were really broken. And there was the Omega Blink, like super fast, that you couldn't avoid. But still, like, that's pretty crazy. I also wonder if some of these people, at least the ones making like the content like that, like 8,000 win streak, I sometimes wonder if they have lowered their MMR for certain games. Because like I'm saying, I'm on somebody else's account right now, and this is way easier than if I was on mine. Like, I'm talking way easier. Oh yeah, old 5-blink add-on. I wasn't here for any of that. But there was... What it was if you used... so she's staying up here on purpose because she knows that there's no hook I can get her to. So she can just stay slugged. If she wants to bleed out, she can bleed out. She's not on a gen, that's what's important. There was cracked add-on that made your second blink so fast that it just couldn't be dodged. And apparently that's when he made those, or that's when he did his win streak. Where'd she just go? She just vanished. Lucky break, maybe? Oh, look at that. See that? Hello. You know what? You want to stay up here? You stay up here. Is there a basement hook here? No. Basement's all the way at Shack. So honestly, my MMR got pretty high on Spirit, and every survivor could juice. Yeah. Yeah, it's really punishing with Nurse if somebody's really good and you miss even just a few blinks on them or whiff a few times. It just wastes so much time. Let's see. Let's watch you healing. Hello. You could stay there. It's funny, she just wants to stay up in this area because she thinks that she won't get to a hook, but here, let's go. Let your boil over. She probably got flip-flop too, so she'll break out for sure. Alright, what are you gonna do? She's gonna go back to the same spot. Watch. Oh, no. I thought she was gonna go back up. But no time for flip-flop that time. Let's see. Oh no, boil over didn't work that time, did it? Bye-bye. Yeah, I actually don't want to get a lot of kills, although my challenge here is to kill 15 survivors. I actually don't want to get too high MMR on this account because when the person plays it again, you know, they're not a nurse main, they're not a killer main, so if they go try to play nurse and all of a sudden they're going against like competitive Swifts because I've made their MMR too high. So I'm just trying to do some challenges for them. And that's why I don't mind letting people escape too. I mean, I always let people escape anyway. A lot. Like if I have certain challenges to do with a killer, and my goal is to just do those challenges. My goal isn't to get a 4K. But let's see, I'm trying to get them the rift here. So we're just about at 80, so there's only 5 more. Because they don't have time to play, they're in school and stuff. And I think the rift, when does this end? Where do you see where it ends? Current home, the rift closes in 6 days. Okay. They're gonna come back and have JRM in their lobby. I had a hacker the other day on my account. I went up against a hacker and they were just blatant hacking. I couldn't pick up anyone because they would just flashlight blind me from across the map. And I got them twice in a row. So I don't know if they were targeting YouTubers or if it was just by complete chance that I got them twice in a row. But That's how you know you've reached the high MMR, because a hacker that's going to escape every single round and they're blatantly hacking, they were actually hacking live on Twitch. They're going to have the highest MMR possible. So if they're in my lobby, I took it as a sign that I've reached the big time. Let's see, all daily rituals are done. I mean, I don't have to play nurse, I guess. I could do Survivor. If you guys want, I was going to say, if you're still playing Survivor, like I can jump in with you guys and get some Survivor challenges. That was self-hooking with Breakdown. Oh, self-unhooking with Breakdown. Yeah, they can only unhook themselves once because it's like they're using Deliverance perk. But they don't have to unhook somebody in order to use it. It's just activated. So they have stuff like Medal of Man, but it's already activated. They don't have to take the protection hits and all that stuff. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to get through these last couple rift challenges for them. But anyway, my information, if you do want, in the description is all my information. If you ever do want to Swift or whatever, play together, all my stuff is in the description there, like Discord and such. So feel free to add me if you want. I don't mind playing with people of like whatever MMR. I play with like beginners and play with pros, whatever. It's always a different experience. Now, he was hacking, so when the killer picked up, he would just hop on that hook. The hacks have changed though. It's like behavior is combating them, so they can't do all the things they used to be able to do. Like, I've played with hackers and it's really funny. Like, they've given me toolboxes that are just basically you could run around the entire map, sabotage every single hook, and the hooks will not respawn for like 10 or 15 minutes. So literally the killer has no hook to put anyone on unless they get them to the basement. So things like that, but they don't have that anymore, like the broken toolboxes and med kits and flashlights. There's a lot of stuff that they can't do anymore, but there's still plenty they can do. They just don't have, they can't have a field day like they used to. But the instant blinding with the flashlights from across the map, that's still a thing.